Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of May from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys, so it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will include a link to all of the card decks that are featured here today, Scorpio. So these are the three card decks that it will be pulling from for the focus messages. The first is called Truth Rising by Fire Witch Tarot. This is the Sacred Healing Journey by Angelic Revelation 144. And this is my deck that I've created. It's called the Love and Life Oracle. So we'll pull a card from there. It takes a look at the ups and downs of love and when it's new and exciting and how it transforms as time goes on, for better or for worse. So we'll take a look at that and see what comes through here, Scorpio, for this reading. So let's get started and let's take a look and see what messages want to be conveyed here today. All right, starting off with the Truth Rising. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio, for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in to this reading. Let's take a look and see. I've got this lovely contraption that I ended up getting just to help give me a little bit more room on my desk. So let's grab one here. Ooh, we've got Evil Eye. Someone is wishing bad upon you. Maybe you know who this is, maybe you don't, but it is coming through here. So we're going to have to grab some additional insight for that particular message. Wow. All right, so let's add to this with the Sacred Healing Journey deck. All right, but someone's got an evil eye on you. What's up with that? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio in love and life for the second half of May. Okay, I'm guided to this one here. We've got communication, handling challenging communication, including being ghosted and blocked. Okay, well, this kind of goes together, especially if there has either been tension between you guys when you're talking, or if there is absolutely no communication. We've got somebody here who's pretty upset, giving you the evil eye. And perhaps this is something that could be worked through by opening up lines of communication. But right now they're just upset, perhaps, that they're unable to talk to you and get things off their chest and just say what it is that they need to say, you know? So let's add to this and take a look and see what else needs to come through here. All right, so let's grab one from my deck. Love and Life Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. And that's exactly why I named this deck Love and Life, because all of my readings, that's just a name that I came up with for my readings, because we do talk about so much more than just love and our love lives during my readings. So let's go ahead and grab one here. I'm guided to this one. Oh, wow. When it comes to love, wakey, wakey. When it comes to life, it's like wake up. You know, so when things are new, when you guys are just getting to know each other, it's a brand new relationship. They might text you, you know, something cute like this, wakey, wakey, and then you guys get together. Some of you guys might have even moved in together, and it's like, wake up already, you know, so the magic kind of dissipates as time goes on for some people. And clearly we have somebody here who's upset because communication is either stifled or it's just not going very well here. So let's tap into this and let's see what's up with the rest of this reading here for you, Scorpio. So we'll start things off with the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aquamoonlight here. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio and love and life for the second half of May. Beautiful card. I love this one because it's an epiphany. Somebody has gone through that awakening, realizations, and, you know, maybe either yourself, Scorpio, or this person could have gone through this epiphany, just an awakening that they're going through when it comes to the partnership, the connection. And look at this next card. We've got spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates reflected in that particular message, unity. That's a part of what they've come to realize. And if you feel that this is something that you are resonating with for yourself in particular, Scorpio, perhaps it is you that had that awakening and finally realized, okay, this is the person that I want in my life. But if communication is not going well between the two of you, perhaps that's why this person is so upset and giving you this evil eye. We do have chemistry, spark, passion, desire. It's still here. These are three pretty amazing cards coming through here. I feel it's mutual, which is why they're so upset. There's so much that they want to say to you, and maybe you've blocked them. Maybe you're just not returning their texts or phone calls or responding, and it's upsetting them. But I'm just feeling here, especially from this card talking about unity and deep love, soulmates, that spiritual connection, you feel it as much as they do, Scorpio. You feel this chemistry between the two of you guys too. Maybe you guys are going through some issues right now, which is why you're not talking. So we'll see. We've got nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. Some of you guys might be working on yourself at this time, trying to tap into your own energy and trying to work through any issues that you yourself might be dealing with. And it's very difficult to focus our energies on someone else and a partnership when you have stuff that you're trying to deal with also. And maybe that's why you're not ready to just give your all towards communication at this time. And they don't understand that because they're just on the other end of that text or unanswered phone call. And they don't know perhaps what's going on in your life, and you're going through this particular journey yourself, and they just need to, I feel, really see you, talk to you, have that face-to-face interaction. We do have heart fog coming through, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. And this could be an added challenge in the partnership too, Scorpio. And maybe you are giving them mixed signals, or perhaps this is how you're feeling about them, that they're giving you mixed signals. And so with this card, that heart fog, there's clutter that's going on here energetically, I feel, which is kind of getting in the way of you guys just enjoying the connection. If we can get rid of all of that clutter and these blocked emotions here, and there's that reference again to blocked energy. I really feel here some of you guys have blocked this person, which is why they're pissed. It's like, I'm trying to reach out to you and I can't get through. There's so much that they want to say. And here we are with boundaries. We've got no, drawing the line. Some of you guys definitely have created boundaries with this person and it's upsetting them, I feel. I can't help but tap into the energy of this particular message. You know, someone is wishing bad upon you because they're pissed off. And then if you look at this communication card, even that emoji looks upset, you know. So let's add to this and let's see what else we can bring forward in this reading for you, Scorpio. This is the Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio in love and life for the second half of May. What is going on? Why is there this blocked energy between the two of you? Some of you could have had a family. So it involves more than just two people here. Some of you could have had children together. Young children, adult children, it doesn't really matter. Some of you could have already had kids from previous relationships and you guys ended up blending your families. This is something that you guys could have also talked about, just being able to have a family someday. But right now, we've got boundaries that are coming through here. Somebody drew the line, whether it's you, whether it's this person. I'm feeling more so, Scorpio, that it could have been you that put these boundaries up, because they're the ones that are coming through as this very upset person giving you that evil eye. And I feel at this time you might truly be either doing some shadow work on yourself, nourishing your own energy, that soul growth, self-harmony. Look at these next two cards. We do have a mask, and then we've got deception. So these two cards go hand in hand for me, because when we wear a mask, we are being deceptive in some way, shape, or form. And some of you guys might have dealt with a partner who cheated on you, who lied to you, who kept secrets, pretended to be something that they weren't. Whether that's involving infidelity, it doesn't always have to pertain to third parties, but for some of you it does. And for some of you guys, Scorpio, it could have been you that was being deceptive with this person, which is why they are giving you that evil eye. They're upset because they ended up getting hurt, and now you guys are not talking. Things used to be really romantic between the two of you guys, especially if, you know, you had those intimate moments with one another. It's like wakey, wakey, and now it's like wake the hell up, you know? It's not as romantic as it used to be. So however way that plays a part in your connection. We do have the Solitude card, which is very similar to the Hermit card in traditional tarot, which is picking up off of Virgo energy. So for some of you, this could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. And this is somebody who's withdrawing. This is somebody who just wants to be left alone. They just want peace and quiet for now, for introspection, to really reevaluate where they are, where they've been, where they want to go. This could be you, Scorpio. You're coming through with this solitude energy, trying to really figure things out and work on you. And I do feel for some of you, you've just had a lot of people telling you what to do, too many opinions, trying to direct you towards a particular direction and what you should do between you and this person. And I feel that's why you guys are coming through with this solitude energy, because you just want to be left alone. You just want to go inside your own head and your own heart and really see how you're feeling, what it is that you want to do when it comes to this connection. Clearly you guys have had some issues here, mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter, distractions, boundaries that were set, boundaries drawing the line, you know. And again, blocked communication. Somebody's really upset. And with the Hermit energy, part of that vibe is, if this is you coming through with this energy, Scorpio, then perhaps what it is that you're thinking about at this time is still wanting a reunion with this person, to still have them back. But there's just certain things that you need to think about in order for those things to happen, in order for that to actually manifest itself. I feel you're trying to just get things organized in your head to make sense of it all. Because there's a really good chance that despite where you guys are at right now, not talking or arguing, miscommunication, misunderstandings, however way it's presenting itself for you and this person, I feel in your heart of hearts, there's a part of you that still wants them in your life. You know, you want them to come back. We do have commitment right after that. So it's right below heart fog. So this is already coming through, letting us know that when it comes to commitment, Scorpio, there's some mixed signals that are going on here, which requires better communication between two people. And that clearly is not happening right now. And then we have refocus coming through here. Part of that refocus energy is, I feel for some of you, you've just decided to go in a different direction, which is perhaps why you've blocked this person, why you guys are not talking. And it's it's just rubbing them the wrong way. You know, not that you care, especially if they entered into third parties or ended up hurting you in some way. Because it could be you, Scorpio, that has decided to just walk away from this. You just told them, no, you're drawing the line. You're creating that boundary between you and this person to work on yourself, I feel. It's like, yes, this person could actually be your soulmate. You guys could certainly have this very strong spiritual connection between the two of you. Intense chemistry, that's all reflected here. We do have a rainbow in that Epiphany card. So I just feel here that, yes, you guys are going through some challenges, but it might also be temporary, is what I'm picking up here. So let's add to this. Let's add some tarot to this and see what else needs to come through for this reading, Scorpio. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio and love and life for the second half of May. What else needs to come through here for this reading? Okay, darn. We have the sun, but it is coming up reversed, so that's how I'm going to have to read it. Beautiful card in the upright, very happy, very positive energy. But the sun in reversed is depression, it's sadness, it's negative vibes. Because I think what's going on here is you guys are just not lined up in the way that either they want or you want. Scorpio, you guys are just traveling on two different roads right now. I just feel, though, eventually you guys can get back on track here. I'm just really not feeling that this is a forever type separation. And I honestly don't know where that's coming from. That's just what I'm picking up here. That, yes, you guys are going through a difficult time right now. Yes, you guys are not together more than likely. Possibly not even talking, which is why they're upset, because there's a lot that needs to be expressed here. But if you're just focusing elsewhere, not necessarily that you've moved on to another relationship, but just focusing on you right now to get your own life back on track. And absolutely, some of you guys are just not in a good place in your heart, you know, feeling depressed, very sad over how things have unfolded between you and this person. We do have the Strength card coming up next. So that is Leo energy. This is the ability to overcome difficult times, giving you the strength to overcome these difficult periods in your life and in your relationship, Scorpio. It's also picking up off of emotional attachments to the past, if that makes sense for some of you. I feel with the Solitude card here, again, picking up off of Hermit energy, that that's a possibility, because people from the past come back when this card presents itself in a reading. And it's also important to note that not everybody is as strong as you, Scorpio, or perhaps you feel weak and that this person is just too overpowering and too strong and you just need time to figure things out for yourself. However way, you know, you're feeling about that, either you're the stronger person here or you're the weaker one. And it's just important for you to realize that you are a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. That is, if you don't realize that. Because strength, as we all know, it's got so many variances to it. Physical, emotional, spiritual, mental strength, it's all a part of who we are. And if any of those areas are out of balance, then perhaps with this Nourish card, self-harmony, soul growth, comfort, those are things that you're trying to figure things out for yourself and just something that you're working on for now, which is a good thing, you know, because with the Strength card too, you can actually achieve pretty positive results in whatever area you're focused on, not just necessarily your love life either. And if some other aspect of your life needs more attention for now, maybe that's why you're refocusing on that, because this is not working out right now. Not to say it won't ever work out and come back together. It's just that for some of you, you're choosing to direct your energies towards something else of significance, whether it's your family, whether it is work, your money matters, your health, whatever it is. And it's interesting too that we have that card, wakey, wakey, wake up, because part of the strength energy is that it reflects a blessing in disguise through mistakes or wake-up calls that you might be dealing with. So that card might actually be pertaining to the fact that, first of all, epiphany is an awakening, and then we've got wake up. Life is trying to get you to wake up at this time, Scorpio, and I feel you're in the process of doing that. You're paying attention. You're paying attention to these wake-up calls that are trying to grab your attention at this time. The next card, we do have the Seven of Swords, which is coming up reversed here. So Swords is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. It is coming up reversed, so that's how we're going to interpret it for this reading. And it's somebody who's coming clean. They are wanting to rethink their approach in all this, but they might still be coming forward with this deceptive energy, which is basically what the Seven of Swords in the reverse represents, is deception. So if they are coming clean, they need to get rid of any trace of any lies, secrets, and deceptive intentions towards you, Scorpio, because otherwise, if they're just unable to do the work on themselves, because right now I feel you're busy working on you, if they are unable to do the same for themselves and you pick up off of that, you're just going to draw the line again and you're going to move forward and find love elsewhere, because you're not wanting somebody who's wearing this mask and who is being deceptive with you. That's not what you're looking for here. But we do have this King of Wands coming through. So perhaps part of this person coming clean towards you is they're growing from what's happened between the two of you, especially for my feminines tuning in. If you're focused on a masculine for this reading, they're coming through as a king now. This is somebody who is a true leader, and they're really focused on their heart, what inspires others to do more and dream bigger, or that's at least certainly what they are wanting to inspire people to do in their life, and maybe they inspire you in that way. But if they were bad at commitment before, they're coming through as the King of Wands now, which is fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then we've got the Three of Wands coming up next. So more fire right there. And the Three of Wands is looking ahead towards what the future can actually bring you yourself, Scorpio, as well as this connection, this spiritual connection between you and this person. I'm just feeling here still, though, because it's falling right below heart fog with the mixed signals. And then commitment, I feel that's part of the issue here, that you're still getting mixed signals from this person that you're focused on for this reading. You're trying to look ahead. You're trying to think positively about possibly being able to commit to this commitment long term. But things have to be clear between the two of you. And I really feel here, because communication, again, it's not going well. You know, handling challenging communication, including being ghosted and blocked. So definitely blocked communication, blocked emotions, being blocked on social media, blocked phone numbers, just tied very much into those boundaries that have been set. And then we've got the Nine of Swords coming up next. So more air. There we are again with depression. Somebody's depressed here. Could be you, Scorpio. because this person just wasn't able to follow through. It could be them too. You know, this could be like a mutual thing. This is someone who's losing sleep over this, because they ultimately know that they could have treated you better. They could have been a better partner. Communication could have been way better. So they're stressed out. They're not getting a whole lot of sleep here. And it's just so interesting to me how, again, going back to this focus message, wakey, wakey, you know, wake up. That's what life is trying to get either of you to do. And I feel, especially for you, Scorpio, you've had that epiphany. You've had your awakening. And your person has to go through that also in order for you guys to get onto the same page. Truly. But we do have this Four of Cups right after that. So Cups is water energy. You, of course, Scorpio, you are a water sign. And I feel part of the issue here too is that you might just feel disconnected from this person right now. Especially, again, if there were third-party involvements here, that deception, somebody wearing this mask here, lying, keeping secrets, and being shady and sneaky, that ultimately is not someone that you're wanting to build a life with. So if they can actually remove that mask and stop being deceptive, perhaps you guys can actually explore the future of this spiritual connection, because there's love here, clearly. There is. Chemistry is actually really good. But I also tap into your energy here, Scorpio, where you just feel like they blew it. And so maybe that's why there's blocked communication here, that maybe that's why you don't want to engage or talk to this person right now, and they're losing sleep over this. It's stressing them out. They're depressed. They're anxious. They're not in a good place, but you know, ultimately they contributed to that. They put themselves there. So yeah, life is kind of shaking them up, trying to give them that wake-up call. Otherwise, this is going to pass them up, you know? I really don't feel that you're going to stick around forever if they don't get their act together. That's what I'm picking up from that. All right, Scorpio, so let's add some romance angels to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. In love and romance for the second half of May. What else do we need to know here? We have forgiving and learning that's needed here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. If you guys can actually work together on doing this, because there's definitely lessons to learn. There are always lessons to learn in our lives. In this particular situation, forgiveness definitely needed. Whatever happened in the past, you guys need to address it together. There has to be communication here, and right now it's blocked. It's not happening. And I also feel here, Scorpio, and this might not apply to everybody, I'm just feeling here that some of you guys might just be trying to protect your heart. And so with these blocked emotions here, you're trying to not feel too much for this person because you don't want to get hurt even more than you already have. So that's a defense mechanism. You're trying to protect yourself, understandably so. You know, that's something that you need to do for yourself. But at the same time, this forgiveness is something that you need to do for you too, because that's what's going to help your healing process. If it's not going to work out between the two of you, then you can absolutely move forward and find happiness elsewhere in your life. But if you're wanting to put in the effort to work on this, then it needs forgiveness, and it needs two people that are willing to forgive each other for whatever role you each had in this, and to learn from the experience and move on from it, and just look ahead to what the future can actually have if you guys work as a team. We do have the retreat card coming through here. Two interpretations for me. One interpretation is two people that want to just work on the partnership without any outside opinions, without any interference from anybody else, no third parties, no drama, just want to be left alone to work on the partnership, to talk things out, to get over the obstacles that you guys are currently facing. That's one interpretation. The other is that disconnectedness that's already come forward. Two people who are so disconnected and fractured that you're walking away from the connection. Despite the chemistry, despite the love that you guys have for each other, there's just drama. That's weighing very heavily on the connection for some of you guys. And for now, perhaps, you guys have decided to go your separate ways. Block communication. You guys have blocked each other on your phones, on social media, not a whole lot of interaction or talking. We have a no answer right here. So you drew the line, Scorpio. You have definitely set boundaries here when it comes to this person. We have heart-to-heart conversations here, which truly, it's needed here. Okay, we already know that because there's no communication. It's blocked. This needs to happen though. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And obviously the key word here is honesty. For two people to have this long overdue discussion, but you both have to be truthful with each other. You can't be sugarcoating anything because this is the perfect opportunity to really talk about anything and everything, heal, forgive, learn, all of it. We already know the attraction between the two of you is still there. The spark, the passion, the desire, the chemistry, it's still there. And perhaps, Scorpio, even though you've ghosted them, you've blocked them, you drew the line, you said no, energetically, you can't run away from it. It's that spiritual connection. Because there's no guarantee that this is going to work itself out, that two people are going to live happily ever after. But it is an indication that the love that you guys have for each other, it's deep, it's real, and it's true. And if you guys can overcome the drama of this deception, whatever it represents in your situation, then maybe you guys can actually get back towards commitment and just loving each other and having a great future. This is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. And this spiritual connection goes way beyond this lifetime, Scorpio. Okay, so that's what's coming forward. Let's add to this with some dialogue messages. I'm guided to actually pull from a couple of decks here, if I can find it. Hold on one second. Here it is. So I'm going to grab some insight from the You Have My Heart, Soul Lovers in Separation by Angelic Revelation 144. And then I want to grab some additional insight. I'm just guided to do this today from my card deck, the HeartSpace Oracle. So let's take a look and see. Because with blocked communication, guys, I really just feel here there's so much that needs to be expressed here. And I get it. You know, there's hurt feelings. People are upset. Arguments over deceptive behavior. However this is presenting itself in your situation, there's so much truly that needs to be expressed here. So let's give you guys the opportunity to do that through these dialogue messages. We'll grab a few from here and then we'll grab a few from my deck. What do you guys have to say to each other? Let's grab this bottom of the deck here. Okay. All right. So these could either be from you, Scorpio, or your person. Take what resonates as always. First message: you are the owner of my heart, my feelings, my soul, and my body. I belong to you. We are one. I love you. And again, that could be a part of their epiphany, their realization. You know they fucked up. It's like, all right, I'm sorry. It's like I did A, B, or C. And if you can find it in your heart to forgive them for what's happened, they are coming through here letting you know you're the one. You're the one they want. The love is very real. It's still here. Next message. I didn't know what love was until our fated meeting. I pray that God will unite us soon because you are my destiny. I love you till the end of time. Look at that. And I really feel here it's been more than one lifetime, obviously, because you guys connected in a past life relationship. Next one. I like so many things about you that I don't even know how to tell you that I love everything about you. I think that you were made for me and I was made for you. You guys were made for each other. Or certainly that's how they're feeling. Last message. I took an oath with God and you to stand by your side for eternity. I made a promise to find you in every lifetime and to take your hand in eternal spiritual marriage. Our union is sacred and divine. Oh my God. First of all, guys, if you look at the retreat card, that's a married couple right there, bride and a groom. Okay. And if you look at this message, I took an oath with God and you to stand by your side for eternity. And again, some of you guys were married to each other, and clearly this is a marriage that is going through some challenges. And they made a promise to find you in every lifetime. So in a past life, you guys could have been married. That's how you guys were connected already. And maybe there were some issues there that needed to be resolved, but it just wasn't. And so you needed to reconnect in this lifetime with this person, Scorpio, to continue to work through these challenges. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some additional dialogue. This is a new deck that I've created. It's called the HeartSpace Oracle. So let's add some additional dialogue here. Either, again, from you or your person, because there's definitely more words here that need to be communicated. So we'll grab a few from this deck. Clearly there are hurt feelings here. We've got somebody with that evil eye. Let's grab the bottom. Oh, I'm guided to that one too. Okay. All right, guys, more words coming through here. Let's see what needs to be expressed here. Okay. They say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Who came up with this bullshit? Exactly. Because it hurts. It hurts to lose the one that you love. No matter how it plays out, Next one. I heard you loud and clear. So even though you guys are not communicating right now, the last conversation you guys might have had, they definitely heard what you were saying, Scorpio, and vice versa. And it certainly made an impact. They're coming through here letting you know, it's like, I heard you loud and clear. I got your point. Next message. If we could, we would, wouldn't we? So this, of course, can apply to so many things. And ultimately, what this is saying to me at this time, based off of the cards that have come through here, is if we could work this out, we would, wouldn't we? If we could talk right now, we would, wouldn't we? If you guys can actually get onto the same page, this can happen. Next one. You send shivers down my spine, knowing I'm yours and you're mine. And perhaps that was certainly how you made them feel. You still give them shivers down their spine because they ultimately still truly want you. Next message. There's sex and there's the art of making love. our bodies in motion have created a masterpiece together. So they're definitely remembering those intimate moments with you, Scorpio. The chemistry, the fire, the passion, I mean, the desire. Both of these cards right here, it's tapped into the physical connection and the passion and the desire that you have for one another. And I really do feel here that regardless of the challenges that you guys have gone through, you can't deny the chemistry, the physical connection, the love that you share. It's all there, but clearly you guys have been through a bit of a rough patch here. And lastly, they're coming through, Scorpio, letting you know, I love you. I love you. We've got 2 cards here saying I love you. So this is actually the 2 of you saying I love you to one another, despite the pain, despite the hurt, despite having gone through a situation with deception and third parties more than likely. It's been a rough journey, I feel, for some of you guys. But if you want to work on this, if you guys have the same vision of working through this partnership, it can happen. Okay, Scorpio? So let's add to this with the Lover's Oracle. And as I'm looking at my clock here, it says 1111, which is my twin flame number. Some of you guys might feel your person is a twin flame. And it's also a make-a-wish number. And if what you're wishing for is for you and your person to just be able to work through the challenges, then I pray that your wish comes true. And let me grab the bottom. Oh my gosh, I'm guided to that one too. Okay. What do we have here? So, sexual union, healing, twin flames again, and romance. Amazing. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Again, those intimate moments that you and your person have shared, Scorpio. Very special, intimate moments. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Beautiful messages coming through here, and I feel that's exactly what's needed here. And again, a reference to twin flames. Look at that. The timing, your passion ignites. Passion, spark, desire, chemistry. It's all here. And Cupid's arrow, Scorpio, is going to hit someone. Cupid's arrow strikes either you or your person or both of you. I just really feel here that this might be a temporary separation that's coming through here. Yes, there are issues and challenges, but I really do feel, based off of the cards that are coming through here, there's still a really good chance you guys can work through this. That's just what I'm feeling here. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some messages from the Whispers of Love deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. In love and life, some final thoughts for this reading. Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Just feel it. Blocked emotions coming through with this heart fog energy. So this is the angel's message to you, Scorpio, that those blocked emotions have to be unblocked. Embrace it. Feel it. Because that's what's going to help you and this person get through this and work through this. They have to do the same. If they have blocked emotions in their heart space, they need to do that as well. Let's grab another one. Another message for Scorpio, please. Angels and spirit guides. Okay, we've got two. Demonstrate love. And we have act as if your partner is here. Wow. Okay, so demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And the only way to do that, Scorpio, is by opening up lines of communication, having those heart-to-heart conversations here. Because you have to know what's going on with them. They have to know what's going on with you, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Truly, the only way to do that is to talk and to communicate. And lastly, act as if your partner is here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. And my interpretation of this, it's very much tied into the law of attraction. You know, if you're single and you're wanting to manifest a relationship, if you act as though you're already with somebody, picturing them, what they look like, personality, features, the whole bit, there's a really good chance that you can manifest that person into your life. And also for those of you clearly who are in separation, act as if you guys have already worked through this. That is, if that's what you're wanting, if that's what you're hoping for, act as if you guys have already overcome the challenges. And that gives the universe an idea, of course, of what it is you're wanting, what it is that you're wanting to manifest when it comes to this partnership, this very special spiritual connection that's reflected here. Okay, so whether you identify more with soulmate or twin flame, they're both coming through in this reading, Scorpio. Okay, so there's something very special about this relationship. Yes, you guys have had your challenges, but if you guys can overcome that and get back on track, you can get back to just simply loving each other once again. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this time around, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in as always, and I'll be back real soon with more readings for you. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And again, all links to card decks featured here will be down below as well. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.